Hey there. So we have used couple of inbuilt functions in Python, like we have used len function, we have used print function, we have used type function, we have used int function to convert something to integer. And likewise, we have seen couple more functions in the previous videos which we were using. Now, let's say I want to check. I don't know what this len function does, and I want to check it. So there's another function for that, which is help function. So you have to pass the function name. And what it returns in the output is help on that function. It returns what that function does. Now, this len function here returns the number of items in a container. So if you pass it a string, it will return the number of items in that string. If you pass a list, it will return the number of items in that list, and so on and so forth. Now, let's say I have my own function. Let's say I have this function called as greet. It takes name as an input and it returns a string, a formatted string saying hello and whatever name is passed. Now, what if I use this with help? I try to see what this function does and pass this function name. So it's not returning me anything, not showing much, right? Why? Because we haven't given it a doc string yet. And that's is the topic of our today's discussion, docstrings. So if I wanted to behave like a len function and provide help to a user whosoever is checking what my function does, I can add a docstring to it. How do we add a docstring? It's simply the comment, whatever description you have for the greet enclosed in triple quotations. So here I can say that, and this has to be on the top. This docstring has to be on the top of the function here. I can say this function greets a person with their name. So whatever you write here would be displayed when you say help greet. Greet a person with their name. That's what this function is doing. Now let's run help. So greets a person with their name. That's great. Generally, the format you would follow is first thing you would tell in your docstring is what function does. So anybody using help will know what your function is all about, what it is supposed to do. Then what all inputs your function takes. So in the parameters here, whatever is your input. So name is the input. Then you can specify what data type are you expecting. So name is supposed to be string data type. And then you can give a description of this parameter. What are you expecting here? So the name of the person to greet. And what it returns that you give next. So it returns a string in the output. And that string is basically a greeting message. The more details you add about your function here, the better it will be, of course, for the person looking for the description of what your function does. And that's it. We have our docstring ready. Now let's use it with help and the user will see this message. So he will exactly know what your function does, what parameters it takes as an input, and what it returns in the output. So this is a great habit to use docstrings in your code. So whenever you're writing a function, it's good if you add a docstring because tomorrow you might be using it at some other place or somebody else in your organization might be using it. So they can just do a help and write in the IDE, they can see what's going on with this function, what to expect. You can also directly access the docstring like this. So if you enclose it in print here, this will be better. The new lines will be applied. So yeah, that's another way which you can access the docstring. And that's it. Docstrings are super easy and they really make your code more readable. and self-explanatory. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.